So we have to switch gears for a second, folks, because while we're on the subject of natural disasters, the wildfires are still continuing. As horrific that is, we got to focus back on to another natural disaster that still is not getting the treatment that it deserves, not getting the recognition for the horrific response that it got. And it just seems like this ongoing measure that the people of America, regardless of where you are, red or blue state, are constantly getting screwed over. So focus our attention back to North Carolina, which we haven't really mentioned in quite some time. We know that with the winter months coming in, they're living in trailers. There's obviously concerns about the cold and the weather. But now FEMA has announced that they're snatching back the homes, the temporary housing, considering the fact that nothing's been done to alleviate people after this announcement. So it says thousands in western North Carolina may lose FEMA housing aid as winter storm looms. That's already happening. And this is from the local ABC 13 News. Thousands of western North Carolina families may be without housing as winter storm approaches. FEMA said the Transitional Sheltering Assistance Program is ending for around 3,500 households. The Transitioning Shelter Assistance Program, known as TSA, is a program where FEMA directly pays hotels to cover the cost for a room for households who are eligible. The program has provided hotel rooms to thousands of Helene survivors across the mountains. However, on January 3rd, FEMA started notifying those in hotels that are no longer eligible for the program. As of Thursday, January 9th, FEMA said that more than 5,700 households are currently staying in a hotel or motel room paid by them, but only around 2,100 of those households meet the requirements. We spoke with one resident, Melanie Hickman, on Thursday, who is originally from Mitchell County, but has been staying in a hotel provided by the TSA program in Avery County. And I just wanted to add, too, I add this line, it was underneath the article. It says, disaster recovery centers in North Carolina to close January 10th to 11th due to inclement weather. So just to show the severity of it, I know here in Ontario, Canada, we've been dealing with the brunt of, cold weather and a lot of snow and snow squalls. Same as going in North Carolina. Same as going on for these people that, again, just got the absolute, brown end of the stick. They got screwed over 9 ways to Sunday of a natural disaster that they couldn't control. They couldn't find a way to do so. And this is the response that they get. Just like what's happening in LA, just like what happened in Maui, just like what happened in East Palestine, Ohio. Another statistic on the neglect of governments across the United States. Hickman said she was told she would have to be out of the hotel, which scares her because she doesn't have anywhere to go. She added that her car is broken down and she's 28 miles from home that is still inhabitable. Even knowing the forecast and everything else that they are so far refusing to budge, Hickman said. In Buncombe County, specifically, there are 1,400 households currently checked into hotels, and only 600 of them remain eligible come Friday, according to FEMA. This means that 800 families in Buncombe County could be without a place to stay as the snow starts to come down. We asked Buncombe County officials if they plan to open additional shelters due to these vouchers ending for so many with the winter storm on the horizon. So, just to add to this, Lone Star America, kind of reiterating what I said earlier. So, California is burning down like East Palestine, Maui, North Carolina, and Florida drowned. But don't worry, billions after billions went to Ukraine. That is the black pill slap in the face, kind of just heartbreaking message that the United States doesn't want to admit to the people, but their actions speak for themselves. That they don't care about you, they don't care about people, regardless if you're in a red state or a blue state. None of these people give a damn about you. And for even the governor like Lindsey Graham in the Carolinas stating that, well, we got to care about Ukraine. We got to care about Israel because there's natural minerals. We don't want Russia and China to get involved with it. This is definitely signs and symptoms of a dying empire. This is like the end of the Roman Empire, ladies and gentlemen. When you extend yourself so far, when you extend yourself so militarily, you've spent all the tax dollars, you are just flooding the money laundering scheme of the military industrial complex. You are watching your states corrode within. Now you're seeing the collapse of the United States within itself. This is the end of the era, the end of the empire. This is late stage capitalism. This is kind of when the Death Star finally explodes and nothing is left of it. This is the end, sadly. And it's going to take a lot more than voting the right candidate. Electoral politics is not going to solve this, because we have seen time and time again, Republican or Democrat, red or blue, no matter who, they're both going to screw you in the end. And they all work for the same billionaire class. They work for the same oligarchs that don't ever give a damn about individual states, about sovereignty, about security, about happiness, about flourishment, about civilians, anything that they claim to be. Even Elon Musk, you claimed to fame of being this mega supporter, only after when Donald Trump, almost got his life taken away from him. Only after that, Elon Musk became this mega, conglomerate, and we got to serve the people of America, America first. Even that we found was an entire farce. It was it was a lie that we exposed. We understand that Elon Musk is a billionaire just like the rest of them, and he's going to cater no different. Just like Donald Trump, just like Joe Biden, just like Kamala Harris. No matter who's in charge, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. And that is the heartbreaking message. Considering the fact that North Carolina, this hurricane that was in late September, I do believe, like September 20th or 21st, this has been months going. And people are just so devastated. They're in such dire need. They've been scrounging around for any salvation. They've been calling up representatives of FEMA, not getting responses. We showed videos before of just the utter lack of awareness, the lack of just resources, the lack of just representation, just the utter lack of commitment to serving the people within your country is just disgusting. It's just absolutely disgusting. And my heart breaks for every single one of these people in disasters like this that get the brunt of this, that don't deserve the mistreatment by the government. And this is what I tell people here in Canada who are kind of on the board now to say, oh, well, Canada becoming the 51st state, it wouldn't be such a great idea. If America can't serve its own citizens, if America can't deliver the prosperity, respect, the safety, security, the economic factor of its own citizens, why the hell would you want to diminish our sovereignty, which we could easily gather together and fix Canada to make it a great independent country? Why would you want to give that up to America? Why would you want to do that? Other than to please the billionaire class who have wanted this for a long time now. They want the elimination of Canadian sovereignty. They want the North America complex. They want to occupy Greenland to take its resources. Do you think they give a damn about the people? No. They don't give a damn about Greenlanders. They don't give a damn about Canadians. They don't give a damn about Americans. None of it is serving the interests of the people. So why the hell would Canadians even give it a thought, even give it a breath of air, to think that Canada becoming the 51st state is going to be feasible after witnessing all this?